Okay, guys. I know it's been a few weeks, so need my lucky hat. We got Ops tonight, so we're back. It is Op Nights with the Soldiers of Light, doing a little bit of Star Wars, SWTOR, if you will. So I'm going to go here and turn on the desktop audio. You'll hear the rest of the crew. I think we're just doing some story mode stuff tonight, trying to hit our conquest goal for the guild for the week. So hurt it up, you'll hear the rest of the crew, and sit back and enjoy and have a good time.
.com is a great place to go look.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No worries, Randy. Yeah, I got a really good friend. He builds his own PCs and stuff. So.
What character you bringing, Randy?
His name is Gestor, Gestor. It's my gunslinger.
Tonight.
Oh, you're not on yet. Okay.
Is he a guest star?
He could be. He's a guest star on the Death Star.
All right. But I'm gonna ask you guys a question, because I don't want to give anything away. Who else watching WandaVision?
Not watching it anymore. I'm done. I watched episode 5.
Randy, do you need an invite to the fleet? To the guild?
Hold on.
Yeah, I haven't even watched one episode.
I haven't either. I haven't had a chance.
Oh, yes, apparently this character does need an invite to the guild.
Alright, I'll invite you to the group and then the guild.
Of course, I have no plans on watching any episodes, so.
It's pretty good.
All right, so it's just me and myself that's been watching it.
Apparently.
Yeah, I have not watched it.
If you like surrealistic TV shows, it's for you.
It starts out really kind of like,
Let's not give them any spoilers, though.
No, I'm not giving the spoilers. But it starts out kind of like, old sitcoms.
With me, you can spoil anything you want with me. I'm not going to watch it. I don't
Why?
watch. Well, Mandalorian is the only real show right now that I watch, because I play video games a lot, and TV is just for the background. And if it's a new show, I can't play video games while I'm watching it.
I hear you on that.
Yeah.
So I watch the same stuff over and over again because it's just background noise.
Yeah.
I just throw YouTube on in the background and that's
No, I watch a
I'm
lot of
usually
stuff
watching.
in the background. I mean, WandaVision and Mandalorian are some of the few things I actually watch.
Have you seen The Expanse, Kitty?
No, I haven't.
That's probably, to me, the best sci-fi on TV right now.
Yeah. WandaVision, I think, is better than The Mandalorian.
Yeah. Oh, the Mandalorian. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It has some really fun twists. I mean,
And especially if you're an old person and you remember the sitcoms from the 50s and 60s.
I
Yeah,
love
so
listening stuff.
can somebody? What
Okay,
is
do you-
what is the
let's
deal
put it
with
this way, you like
WandaVision?
Bewitched? Recco?
What's that?
Wanda,
Oh, Bewitched. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard about that.
yeah, it starts off with, probably
Dick Van Dyke Show.
Dick Van Dyke, yeah. And then it
okay.
goes to Bewitched.
Oh, cool.
And
It goes to like
I'll-
70s Brady Bunch.
Yeah, at this
Yeah.
point, I'm just reading the wiki entries on it just to know what's going on.
Is she?
And then in episode
That's how I
5
get most of my
was-
pop culture references now.
Wiki.
It's just I read the wiki. I'm like, there's too much that I'm told that I should watch, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna watch it. I'll go rewatch Stargate instead.
Well, let's put it this way. The other one was the last one was Family Ties. Episode 5.
Woo woo.
But Babylon 5 is the one I will
Oh, I
rewatch.
love that one. Yeah.
Well, they just remastered that too. It's on HBO Max.
Babylon 5 was the best science fiction of all time.
Agreed. That was great.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite.
course, another reason why I won't watch it is because I'm not big into Marvel. And the Marvel movies of the 29,000 that there are, I've seen maybe 3 or 4 of them.
So what is the deal with WandaVision? Is it looks like every week she's in a different sitcom? Like is she stuck in a computer simulation or something?
No, she can alter reality. That's always been her ability.
Yeah, but it isn't clear exactly what's going on. So I won't say that she's responsible for it. They definitely imply she is. Though. Like I say, it's
She wiped
very
out all the
strange.
mutants at one point. So.
Yeah, it's a very strange thing. Yeah, Wanda, Scarlet Witch is arguably the most powerful Marvel superhero
Or villain, depending on your point of view.
or villain. Yeah.
Well, Captain
Captain
Ms.
Marvel's
Marvel,
pretty good. Yeah.
it's combination. It's
Wanda stronger than Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
She can make Captain Marvel disappear if she wanted to.
let's put it
'cause
this way,
'cause she
Wanda
can
almost took
alter-
out Thanos.
Yeah. And that was early Wanda. She's much more powerful now.
But I mean, the series is interesting.
I've just got so much going on with other stuff and work, but I just haven't had a chance. But the rough draft of my promotion binder has had its initial review.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
And outside of just some stuff that I could not put in there because I have to have my final performance review, which is Thursday, to put that stuff in there. The only thing my counselor said I needed to do was just make sure the formatting was the same on my headings.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad at all comparatively. I'll take that any day of the week.
I know what you're saying, man. Let's put it this way. I talked to my boss. I was like, okay, yeah, was I a bad girl? I was like, oh, yeah. She's like, no, you aren't bad. Yeah, I
Whoa.
got performance review coming up.
Did you all see that picture I posted in the Discord about what my one for last promotion looked like?
Yeah.
That monstrosity, and this one's bigger.
Yeah, I saw that post.
So they make you do your own performance review?
What plan are you
Kinda.
on?
We have what's called a PPE, and so like the first part of it is you're telling what you want to do during the academic year, and that's what you do. The initial and the mid-year it's all future tense. And then at the end of the year, you then fill in the back part, which is past tense. This is what I actually did. And then the actual appraisal part, your supervisor fills out and says, well, did you meet, exceed, or whatever the expectations?
Yeah, my last job, they forced us to make our own review, and which
Dude.
is ridiculous because it's their job to know what we're doing.
I get to do my own review every year. And
Me too. They're lazy these days.
What they should do is have you do a review on your supervisor.
My
Yeah,
supervisor-
that's called
my manager's
360-degree
fine.
feedback.
And then your supervisor's boss should read the reviews of all his employees.
Nah.
But they don't do that.
My
Of course not.
director does my review every year. I don't have to write mine. I always get banged for communications, so.
Well, let's put it this way.
Well, you're a good communicator. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Oh, yeah.
Did I die? Nope.
No one
I'm
died.
flame.
No one died. Yeah, then try.
I'm so flamey I can't see anything though.
And our state championship speech and debate tournament is this week, so that should be interesting.
Alright, heal up.
I don't know where the hole is. We're all flamey.
Let's say it this way. I slept till 1:30 a.m. 1:30
Alright,
p.m. today.
jumping in.
It's not a good day.
I slept 12 hours last night. Because it's 5 below and I'm not going to go outside, so why not sleep? Run away when you get that red circle.
I'd rather drink my bourbon, thank you.
Okay.
Priorities there, yeah?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree. Forgive me for criticizing.
It's all good. I noticed that I crashed and burned last night. Bad, so.
Oh. The guard to...
And I got red circle again.
Yeah, I will say, you guys talking about performance reviews, I'm just glad I'm a mailman.
You don't have any review at all?
Once a year, management's required to walk with us, but it's not really a review of sorts.
It's like, do you put the letters in the box? Yes. Well, then all right.
Well, see, I've gotten to the point
Let me
with my
check that
reviews. It's just like, okay, as long as I hit like a certain number, I really don't care. You know, you know what I'm saying, guys?
Well, I'd sign up to be a mailman, but you gotta be in a little bit of shape, I think.
Just a little bit.
I might be able to do the thing where you drive around, but I couldn't do the walking that you do.
Yeah, you have to be able to walk, because the chances of driving around are slim.
And I imagine the ones that drive around have to load up their trucks, right?
We all have to load up our truck. We all get our own mail and all that stuff ready.
And that's too much work.
The ones that usually drive around have a lot of seniority, which I'm actually getting close to that point.
Oh, that's good.
Probably depends on what city you're into, doesn't it?
For the most part, yeah. It also all depends on your position as well.
Because in the Twin Cities, I don't think I've ever seen any mailman that walks around. They all drive. Maybe in downtown they walk around, I don't know.
Usually in the neighborhoods is usually a lot of walking or stuff like that.
Yeah, you're making Peters mad. Be a good boy. Same.
Million taunts that are available.
Alright, well, I'm out. I spread the message.
Well, the whole point of being a tank is to make everyone pay attention to you, isn't it?
Yeah, for some godforsaken reason, I'm a tank.
Alright, I'm out of this argument.
Executable.
Nice.
Whoop.
Oh, it's nice for getting all this conquest. Not that we're gonna get any shiny from it, but oh well.
And I got my invasion, or whatever it called, the crafting done too. I got a lot of points all of a sudden.
Alright, so what's next then?
Exit area.
How do I get Socialite 1?
Activity finder stuff.
Oh. I did 2 of them. I was in payback.
Or advance my reputation? That's not going to happen.
Exit all areas. DP exit area.
I'm trying to get out.
There it goes. Alright, I'm gonna swap to a different character.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna hit that random button again.
I think I might swap as well.
Alright, don't swap yet, you're the lead.
For once, I don't need to swap characters because all my characters have conquest.
Alright, you can promote me to lead and then you can swap.
So Mel, you get a really good pension, don't you?
I will when I retire.
Nice. Assuming that they don't cancel it.
It's okay. I already got my retirement date picked out.
When is that?
May 31st, 2044.
Okay. I was hoping it was earlier so we can have more of your time in the games.
Oh, you'll have plenty of time with me in games, but I mean that's my retirement date that I personally have picked out because that would give me 30 years as a career carrier.
That is some serious planning ahead. 2044.
Yes, it is.
Did you say 2044 or 34?
4-4.
Oh, okay. That's a long ways.
Wow, it's ways. Yeah.
I mean, it is, but I can retire a lot sooner. But my goal is to do 30 years.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
As
Yeah, 30
a
years.
career.
Yeah.
Do they?
This is the golden chicken boss, as we sometimes
is there
call
a
it.
break in how much you get for retirement?
It's a one boss raid,
at 30.
and as you can see, that is the one boss. It is a big golden chicken.
I mean, with every year, it just keeps
It's pretty simple
adding
how
up
it
to
works.
how much
You
I
stand
get
up
for
here, one guy goes
pension,
tanks it, you run down, you
how
shoot
much
at it,
I'd
and
be
then
able to
he'll
put
start. You'll
aside
hear this
for
kind of
and
sound, and he'll
management
like
of
get
the
down like he's gonna fire his big
401k
gun, and then you
and
run
all
up
that
here.
stuff. So
Our regulator
my
Dent will
overall
typically
goal,
yell, "Out of the pool!"
not only do I want to do
And then when
the
he
30
yells, "Out of the pool!" that's when you run back out to where we're standing now, and then you run back down, and just rinse and basically repeat over and over again until he dies.
as good, if not better, retired than what I do now.
Yeah, well, you definitely should be able to do that.
Alright, Peters and Rack Evan ads in the back.
If I hadn't screwed up my retirement, I would have loved to retire and just like travel for the rest of my life. But I can't.
Alright, we are ready. Going 3, 2, now.
Yeah, I just borrowed a little bit from my retirement to become debt free, so I can put everything else towards retirement.
Yeah,
I'll,
debt-free is a very good idea.
yeah, I'm working my.
See, I can stand here. Oh, never mind. I thought I was safe there. I guess not.
I have discovered now that it's too late that if you don't spend more than you have, you can become debt-free.
Yeah, I've heard that helps.
Yeah, but I didn't do that. I spent more than I saved. For a smart guy, I'm remarkably stupid.
No, there's levels of smart. Say that about yourself, DP.
Well, I'm intelligent, I'm just not wise.
No, that's not true. Stop that.
At least financially.
I won't argue that point.
Yeah, my house is paid off now, borrowed against my retirement. Of course, be paying it back, so I'm borrowing against myself. But credit cards are paid off, vehicles are paid off, everything's paid off.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about incoming and outcoming, right? So DP, don't say you're stupid, because you're not. I hear you say that again, I'm gonna slap your silly.
See, I've met DP. I know he's not stupid.
Well,
Oh, I have a lot of like scientific intelligence and things like that. It's just life's intelligence that I fail at.
But
Don't
you got
say that.
charisma. You got charisma there, DP. I've met you in person. I know better.
That's something actually I have grown over the years, which is interesting.
What, charisma?
Yeah, I remember in high school I was not charismatic.
well, you know, DP, you're a good guy, and you're not stupid. So I don't ever want you here to say that again.
Oh, but it's fun. I probably shouldn't have stayed in that purple area when the bomb came down. I'm just glad that there wasn't video
All right.
games when I was in college. I never would have graduated.
There was video games when I was in college, but it was.
Well, there was
sore.
there was arcade games, but there wasn't anything like this.
No, no.
Well, speaking of arcade games, I'm building up another Raspberry Pi for to use as a retro Pi.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice. Hey, did you try that recipe I sent you then?
Not yet.
You don't get another recipe until you try that. Make that one.
What
What was
recipe
the
did you send?
recipe on?
Yeah.
It's a chocolate pound cake.
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, since I was not able to make it last week to the stupid tech issues, how'd everybody fare with the winter storms you all were expecting?
Still going on here. It's 5 below, like I
Wait, there was a winter storm last week?
What winter storm?
said.
The normal.
You mean the winter storm that I had to go shove out my generator and I slipped and fell and like twisted my ankle and
Oh.
There was one over the weekend. I think I'm getting more snow tonight.
snow's supposed to hit tomorrow for me.
Yeah, we're under a winter storm advisory now. I don't know how much we're going to get.
That's not-
Yeah, no, I just live in North Kentucky, unlike some of y'all that live in, like, New England snow monster areas.
Actually, the snow ended up
advisory is-
not being as bad as I. Yeah, I went for Keone and Peters. The three of us are probably the closest. I'll probably get before me because I'm further north.
The problem with Kentucky is they don't have any snowplows.
Try driving through Virginia or North Carolina. That's really nasty.
Burn 'em.
Well, it's not that big. I mean, having lived in Wyoming for 5 years, I learned how to drive in snow.
Yeah.
So it's not
That's
that big of a
driving
deal
in
for me.
snow.
Yeah, the worst
Everybody
snowfall,
else.
the worst snowstorm I ever experienced was in Texas.
I
And
think
in following that, the next day I got out and was driving down the freeway, and everyone was driving 20, and I thought, what's wrong with the road, you know? And so eventually I was going 60, and everyone else is going 20.
well, the worst
they didn't-
snowstorm I ever remember was 1978, which probably Peters remembers. Right, Kevin?
Yep.
Were you live in Jersey in 78?
Oh yeah. All my life.
Okay, so you know what the hell I'm talking about that
Oh
storm.
yeah.
Exit area?
So have you, have the rest of you all traveled throughout all the states?
Yeah, I have. I've
Oh,
done
yeah.
I've done the cross country from Oregon back to home.
Yeah, you
I've done-
learn a whole lot by traveling around.
Yeah, I've traveled
I
through
love
most
to
of the
travel.
states. But yeah, the 78 storm, guys, was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I did a decent amount between when I was in the Marine Corps.
But I'm gonna be
Great, I-
honest, 78 storm.
Yeah, the
was
big one they all
first
refer
year I
to.
lived in the Northeast.
The big one they all refer to here is, I guess there was some hellacious snowstorm the weekend where the Bengals were in some type of playoff game, because they always refer to it as the
1982 against
like
the Chargers.
the Polar Bowl or the
You know.
something like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
to hear
1982,
people talk,
Randy.
everybody and their mom was at the game, even though that's not true. It was like, yeah, I was there in the Polar Bowl,
Yeah.
but no, you weren't.
You know,
And the worst storm we ever got here in Minnesota was in '91, where we got 22 inches, and then 5 days later we got 16 inches.
The worst winter storm I've ever been in was in Wyoming. It was minus 15 degrees with a wind chill of minus 30 with 6 feet of blowing snow and 30 mile per hour winds.
well, I believe that, but I'm gonna be honest. That 78 storm sticks out in my mind because I was like 11. It was the first time I ever literally lived in the Northeast I can remember.
It actually,
We had one
wasn't,
snow shovel.
Kitty. It actually wasn't 6 feet of snow because you were only 4 feet tall.
No,
I
it
know.
was like 4.5
I know
feet. But we all had one snow shovel.
And a willing kid. That's all you need.
That's it.
Yeah, right. See, right now with my wife's
Both my parents had the flu.
adopted kid brother living with us, I'm like, dude, snow like crazy. Because I just look and go, Zach, go snuggle the driveway. He's like, okay.
Yep.
Like, I ain't got to do it. Go. You're going to
I
snow now.
shoveled part of it. And then some people came and some, teenage college guys. They're like, we'll show out everything for $20. My dad's like, okay, here's your $20. You want coffee?
Got to admit, I forgot how fun this gunslinger was to play.
Oh, good.
I haven't played him in eons. I mean, I think he was, I think, the first character I leveled when Onslaught came out for just reasons I don't even remember. And then I got him to 75, and I don't think I've touched him since.
That makes sense. So, yeah, I think Rock Evan and Peters remembers the 78 Storm.
I got on national TV back in the late 70s.
Hey, Brady. Sorry. Hey, Brady, how you
Because
doing?
It was 30 below or something, and I was trying
Yeah,
to
I haven't
start
been
my
on a
car
whole bunch lately. I've
in the news.
had to take a couple weeks off. I've been working on my promotion binder at work. Let me show you what this. So I'm working on my binder for full professor. This is my one for associate professor. So this is this is the level I'm at now. The full professor one is bigger by about half because it covers 6 years, not 3. But at least this year we can do it electronically. You know, we can build it in PDF format versus having to build it all with copies, which thank God, because I don't know what I'd be doing if I was having to make copies of everything with COVID going on. I'd be losing my mind. Shut up. Wait, I'll turn the crew back on.
Because if you give them a car, they'll go out on dates, and you don't want that.
You really can't throw stones. So.
I'm lucky in that I don't quite have to deal with that for a few more years, but I'm already dreading it.
Yep.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, but I'm
depends on
literally
your-
only, I'm literally
Yeah.
only a few more years away from that. My daughter's 11. I'm literally a few years away.
You got about 1 year before she turns on you.
I have a 17-year-old.
22-year-old.
So you've
When did
already
it-
been through it.
Oh yeah.
When do they start noticing boys? About 12, 13?
Before 11.
I don't need to hear that. Mine's 8. Turns 9 in May.
She's 8 going on 18, right?
I don't know about all that, but she's a handful now. I don't even want to think about when she's a tween.
Yeah, I had my closest experiences. I had a kid that I taught in Sunday school, and she and I were just great buddies until she turned about 11, and then all of a sudden she hated me. It was very distressing.
Alright.
So if you're just joining the stream, so this is Monday nights, typically my raid night with my raid group and Star Wars The Old Republic. And
You gonna do the robot?
we've been working on some harder level
Oh, yeah, I
progression
forgot to ask
stuff,
who's
but
doing
we're
the
taking a
Rubik.
break from that this week.
I can do it.
You got the
The
Rubik.
guild, I'll turn those guys off. The guild is, we've been working on conquest for this week. And we're a little short of our conquest goal, so instead we're just doing a whole bunch of story mode ops tonight. Just because we can bang them out pretty quick, because we're all max level and got max level gear. Basically just to get us conquest points for the group. So if it looks like, man, you guys are knocking these out, well, that's why. We're trying to get conquest points. I see, because SWTOR has some really neat features that kind of deal with guilds being able to challenge other guilds, and one of them is this conquest feature. And it's really unique, and I don't know why, at least as far as I know, other MMOs haven't implemented something similar. Because essentially how it works is every week. Let's see if I can find where it is. Is it up here? Chapters? No, that's Knights of the Fallen Empire. Mission log. Here it is. Conquest. Right. So basically, what this lets you to do is you can pick which. Because simply there's a big conquest, a medium conquest, and a small conquest, and you can pick which one your guild's going to go after, and you get these conquest points, and you get them by your guild completing these activities over here, and you can see how much conquest points each one of them's worth, and so that's how you get points, and then it adds up for everybody in the guild. And then if you wind up, your guild wins your conquest, then the area is like, when anybody enters that area on a planet, it says like, the territory of your guild, until that planet comes up again for conquest. So it's just basically in-game bragging rights, but it's fun. It brings your guild together. It allows you to do some activities as a guild. So by and large, like I said, it's a pretty good thing. And I have found that not a lot of other MMOs do something like that.
Well, he's a dirty guy.
The creature's pain will only drive it further.
When
Executable.
Executable.
I will fully admit, I always found it a little sad. Now, I did not get into this game when it launched, because I didn't have when SWTOR, Star Wars: The Old Republic, when SWTOR originally launched, I only had a Mac, and so I could play World of Warcraft and stuff. But Star Wars: The Old Republic did not have, and still to this day does not have a Mac port.
Mode, I'd be on my
So I wasn't able to play it until
Have these
4 or 5 years after it came out, when I finally got a PC. But I've always thought it never really got the. Now, I didn't experience this personally, but apparently the game was buggy as all get out when it launched. It was not.
And they're also level synced.
Well, let me rephrase that. The leveling experience was awesome,
70.
and it worked great. There just wasn't enough in-game content complete at the time to really keep people's attention and interest going. So it started off with a big player base, and a lot of people thought it was going to be a WoW killer.
Okay, we got better.
But then,
It's all me.
because they didn't have enough in-game stuff,
Why am I
it
going so
ballooned, and then it kind of shrunk back down in population a bit.
Always in
Oh, okay.
here.
So, but and you can, if you ever play through the game, you can kind of tell
I thought
what
I
the
was going
scope was
slower than
originally
most of
intended to
them. I
be
guess I'm not.
when you played through the
No.
first. Because I think originally the level cap was 30, and so when you play through the original launch section of the game to 30, it's detailed. There's multiple storylines. Each particular class, as far as like, are you a Jedi Counselor, a Jedi Knight, a smuggler, whatever. They all have individual stories with individual story arcs. And then you get to the first expansion, and it all gets condensed to just one, because that's when the drop-off happened. But I always felt I really would have loved to have seen what they could have done with this if it had maintained what they all hoped it would have as far as a player base. But it's still a great game. If you don't play it, it is still, they have a free-to-play version, which, it's beyond, the free-to-play is basically, come check out the game and see if you like it. If you're going to play it, you need to subscribe. Even if you, and see, the nice thing is, even if you just subscribe for 1 month for $15, you can get all, because there's the free-to-play level, and then there's what's called a preferred level, and you get preferred level by having bought anything in the game store. So if you just sub for 1 month, you get the preferred benefit, which is some extra character slots. But the other nice thing that the preferred benefit is once you get preferred, you get access to all the expansions automatically, which is nice. So it's a good route to go. But really check it out. If nothing else, I would say,
There's one up on our
if
side.
you're a fan of Star Wars, if nothing else,
Okay.
Get it the first time, sub for 1 month, and just play through the story content. Just play through the general story of the game. And if, like I said, if you're a Star Wars fan, you'll have a good time. Even if that's all you do, you play through the storyline. Only thing I'll say is, again, the storyline for each class in levels 1 through 30 is different. You know, you're on a lot of the same planets and you do some of the same quests, but it is different for every single character. And just to put that into perspective, there's 8 classes in the game. There's 4 that are on the Imperial side, and then 4 that are on the Republic side. And so that's 8 storylines in the original game that you can check out.
We do the side first or the back?
Back.
Back. You gotta get the corruptors.
Crap again.
Oh, get out the purple junk. Ah, more purple junk. Don't like the purple junk.
Crappers on sides.
There he goes. I was like, would you just die already? Please. Shoot this dude.
Nicely done.
Woo! Got them all. Yay.
Executable.
Yes, thank you for letting us know that.
I need some bourbon to sip on.
Yeah, some of the people in my group are a little lushy, but that's
I
all
got
right.
plenty.
Can you send some here?
Well, I have some mezcal.
Actually, I have Kentucky whiskey, which is better than bourbon.
No, bourbon's always better.
Actually, you turned out to be wrong about that. I've tried bourbon and I don't like it.
It all depends
Well-
on which one you get.
Actually, I like it. I mean, it's whiskey, but the best is Scotch, and then
No, it is not. That is
then,
low on the list.
Is that memory or?
Dan,
No,
tell me how
it
you
just-
really feel about this. Wow, he's like, the best
I
is
don't
Scotch.
know.
No, it's not!
It tastes like dirt.
depends on which kind you get, of course. Like bourbon.
I don't know. Every Scotch I've had tastes like dirt.
Sounds like you've had some lowland Scotch. Want to get the Highland ones.
No, I just prefer Irish.
Irish whiskey's good though. It's a little bit kind of bland. But it's half the price, so that makes a difference.
Okay.
If you can drink twice as much, then it's got to be better.
I actually prefer rye the most.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, rye is okay.
I'll take the Ugnaughts.
No, this guy, he little Ugnaughts, which if you've ever seen the movies, they're the little dudes in Cloud City that
kiting
work the
or-
machine where Han Solo got frozen. Those dudes.
Console.
They run it every now and then, just cause a lot of trouble. You just wipe them off.
Whatever
But
Peters wants to do.
I don't care what he wants to do. It's just so I know what he wants to do.
Well, follow him around, and if he's kiting, then he'll move around. If he's not, he
you know,
won't.
what other outfits do I got? I have not played this character.
Go get him,
in
Ray.
eons.
Science, technology, the force, life,
Boop boop.
all can be turned to our purpose.
She seems nice.
Each half does what the other cannot.
See, here's the little Ugnaughts right over there. Little bastards.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get some of my whiskey during the break. So Mel, what is the best kind of
DP, you target.
what's the best kind of bourbon?
The one
It
that
oughta-
he's drinking.
No, not the one that's in my glass. The one that's in my glass is not the best right now. Because I just poured some bottom shelf stuff.
So I've tried Maker's Mark. Don't like that. And that's supposed to be a pretty good one.
Maker's Mark is pretty smooth. It's almost as smooth as Woodford Reserve. Woodford Reserve is pretty smooth, but I can't afford to drink it. Buffalo Trace, I think is really good.
I like
heard of
Tin
that one.
Cup is pretty good. I like Redemption and Bullet.
Bullet is pretty good. See, right now in my house I have Old Forester, Woodford Reserve, Maker's Mark, and Buffalo Trace, and then bottom shelf stuff.
See, I have some Makers. I have Maker's Mark and Jim Beam.
I really didn't like Jim Beam.
Much to learn.
You got the run DP.
Now, if I'm gonna spend money on Jim Beam, then I'll get some stuff that I actually enjoy.
I might catch all kind of hell for saying this, but one of the better ones, and it's not a bourbon, but have you tried that Crown Royal, the apple flavored?
Jack Daniels apple flavor is good.
I've seen it. I
tried that?
haven't tried it.
The Crown Royal, the apple flavor is really good.
That's Canadian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our creations are
I like some Canadian whiskeys.
Now, if I'm gonna get flavored stuff, I'm gonna drink the Bird Dog peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah, that one.
Butter.
Peanut butter? That's
Peanut
Yeah.
butter whiskey?
Yeah,
Yep.
That just sounds wrong. Sorry.
Does it actually taste like peanut butter?
it does. It tastes more peanut butter than the Screwball.
Now, I've tried marshmallow vodka. That was pretty awesome, but I've never had peanut butter whiskey.
If you combine them, it's a fluffernutter.
Okay. You tried to make my stomach like turn over or something? Okay, guys.
Yeah, if you do the Bird Dog peanut butter whiskey with some chocolate liqueur, it tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Almost.
Moonshine?
Nope. No.
Somebody
died.
stayed in the
Well,
fire.
he had
You were
the,
all excited about the whiskey, so I understand.
I wasn't paying attention to my health bar. That's the healer's job.
You
well,
were standing in the fire, which is not
you
a good
stood
idea.
at fire. I mean, we can't heal stupid. Oh.
what is possible.
Well, you heal me, so that's some sort of stupid there.
Well, they got extra time because they're not healing Mel.
Did the raise.
Place.
Did the raise.
No more yet.
Thank you.
Alright, we'll clear out the trash and then take our break at the steps of the next boss.
Ooh,
Sounds like a plan to me.
Does resurrecting him count as healing?
And that's the ultimate healing right there.
They go boom.
So I don't go boom and die anymore. So,
Okay. Pause up here and take 5. So 8 past the hour ish.
All right, cool. All right, gang. So we're gonna take 5 minutes,
not
and
gonna
then we'll be
stand
back.
in the,
I'm
laser
gonna
beams
go
all
grab
day.
me a drink, and then I'll be back. So just hang 10, go to the bathroom, do whatever, and then we'll get back and we'll finish out. I think we got 2 more. This boss area, and then some more trash, and then the final boss. Then we'll be done with this one. I'm not sure what we'll do after that, but I'll be back in just a bit. So just hang 10. right, and we are back. We should be starting here relatively soon. Got myself my Cayman Jack Mix Margarita. Not a sponsor. If they want to sponsor, be more than happy to take your money. But excellent bottled margaritas. You know. Now, is it like what you're going to get at a Mexican restaurant? No, it's in a bottle, but come on. Realistic expectations here. So I recommended it once before, but has anybody tried that Cayman Jack margarita stuff I told you all about?
I have not.
Did,
But I'm usually just a straight up whiskey over ice.
I got you. Well, they're bottles, and one they have a margarita and a Moscow Mule. I highly recommend both. So, stream announcement. Typically, I said I stream on Monday nights. I'm going to try to start making Thursday night another regular stream night and not a SWTOR night. That'll be another game like League of Legends or Warcraft. It might be a flex game, just depending on whatever I feel like playing that night. We'll have to see. So I'm going to try to make Thursday night my other night. Yeah, trying to find another night to continually stream has been problematic.
I might be able to get my wife to try it.
Turn my fan on.
Oh no, Kenny.
What?
Joe. I got your girlfriend.
No, that's all those to do.
DP, ready?
I understand, man. You know, I had my slip and fall digging out the generator last week, so I totally get it.
Yeah. I'm still nursing my back. More like hip, lower back. I don't know, somewhere around there.
Yeah, well, it was the ankle, shoulder, hip. That's better.
Kitty, Dan, you guys live what in Maine and Vermont?
I live in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. So I'm in the right area, just wrong state.
Yeah. But I did something to my wrist and last night. And I don't even know what I did.
Being a New Hampshire resident, Kitty, I would guess you absolutely hate election season.
Yeah. They don't notice it as much anymore.
It was a new experience. No, Rhode Island.
Yeah, MRI. Massachusetts testicle.
Big old state of Rhode Island.
I have never heard Rhode Island called Massachusetts testicle before.
Me neither. Now you will never think otherwise.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'll think, what is Rhode Island? And I'll just think it's the ball sack of Massachusetts.
Well, I mean, like I was Jersey, so I lived in Jersey growing up, so either South Jersey, Shore Jersey, or North Jersey.
DP, you back yet?
Because I know Max lives in Chicago.
What one is where's our cabin? Where is he in Jersey?
It's north of Atlantic City.
Ah, okay. I lived in North Jersey. Northwest Jersey.
63. Now I'm South Jersey. Yeah, on the coast.
Northwest.
Well, let's put it this way. When I was growing up, 287 didn't go all the way
We're
through.
in Morristown, right? Was it Morristown, Kitty?
I lived in Montville, which was kind of close to Morristown.
Morristown Mall, I'm sure you know.
Yeah, and I worked at Fortunos in the Wayne.
There you go.
If you know where Wayne was, you know what I'm saying. Hey, it wasn't that bad.
No, it was the 80s. Everybody went to the mall, you know?
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
they
it's
gave us,
sad how-
self-defense training.
It is sad how many malls are going, even pre-COVID, how many malls were like just going out of business.
Oh, God, tell me about it.
Yeah, but he knows what I'm talking about with the Wayne Mall, because there was like two things next to each other that worked. There was one place.
Well, there's
and
like,
they just take self-defense and stuff because at the time when I was working there, it was like a lot of rapes and stuff.
there's like 5 malls in Cincinnati, and yeah, like you could really only say 2 of them are really open. The others have like a store or two, but it's just sad.
Mm-hmm. No, I worked at Fortunos. Probably Rack Evan knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I used to work irons sometimes. I was only 17, right?
Right.
You got a lot of extra bonus pay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah, because they
Okay.
actually had a pretty good deal, like on Sundays, which I worked a lot. Which you got double time. And in the 80s, double time was a pretty big deal. True.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Sorry about the delay I had. Biological
worries.
issues.
No worries. I was starting to get worried.
Yeah, so you actually knew where I was working, huh? Kevin?
Yeah, that's it's a rough area up there.
Oh yeah, why do you think they had self-defense training and whatnot?
We went as far as most likely Piscataway or Freehold Mall.
DP, you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
Woohoo!
Let's just go do this.
Party time!
Let's go do this.
Get them repair droids first, please.
I always have trouble with those guys. Trying to target them. So I didn't have any whiskey, so I had to get tequila.
I have a little bit of mezcal, so same boat.
What's
Mexican
the difference?
It's a little smokier. It's in the barrels.
Okay, so it's like a smoked tequila.
Kind of. And it's the first one I've had. I had gotten a small bottle of it doing a sales demo.
Does it have any worms in it?
No.
The strongest stuff I've ever tried was real authentic Korean soju.
Everclear.
Korean soju makes Everclear be like Bud Light.
Really?
Yes, Korean, like you cannot buy legit Korean soju in the United States. It is illegal.
Everclear is pretty damn illegal.
Everclear is 95% alcohol. I don't know how you can get too
Soju
much
is
from
worse. I have had Everclear. I've gotten fucked up on Everclear. Soju is the only thing in my life that I have ever gotten so fucked up I was holding onto the grass to keep from falling off the face of the earth.
Oh, I've had those nights.
Oh, I've been there
It
for
was
sure.
pretty hardcore.
About 20 years ago, but I've had those nights.
Well, this was when I was in the Marines, so I was quite younger. But with soju, it tastes like water. I kid you not. You're like, this is, and there's a delayed effect, so you'll hear about it, and then you'll go try it, and then you're like, man, this is nothing, and you'll have like 4 or 5 shots or a couple glasses, and you're like, I don't know what everybody was complaining about. This is nothing. I just don't understand, and then you're done. It is insane. But the only place you can get it, you have to be outside the United States. If you see any soju is sold in the United States in a liquor store, it is not authentic Korean soju.
The Everclear we used to get was pretty hardcore. So
You said Korean, and all of a sudden I start hankering for some kimchi.
Never was a big fan of kimchi. Tried it though, but never been a fan.
I think it's interesting that as you grow older, you like more and more rotten tasting food.
what define rotten facing food?
It's like even pickles when you're a kid just don't taste good.
I love pickles. The
I love pickles.
dill
I
pickles.
do. I do now for sure.
I always like
I've
pickles.
always loved them.
Never been a
I
pickle
like-
fan.
I liked sweet pickles when I was a kid, but not dill.
That and olives.
Then for
Black
many
olives,
many years I never ate bitter honey because I didn't want to have bitter candy. Totally misunderstood.
Oh, I have honey in my coffee. That's my sweetener.
That's not sweet enough for me.
I still don't get the coffee part of it, so.
Actually, I just drink drink black coffee anyway. See, I'm being good. I'm not standing in the beam.
Definitely, hell yeah. And I still don't get why people drink coffee. It's fine, guys.
Because it's great.
Because it's awesome.
It is wonderful.
Stinks, it smells.
It's my get along with people pill.
Yep.
Alright, guys. You know, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't like coffee. I can't stand the smell of it.
Coffee saves human lives.
Yes, it does.
If I get coffee, nobody dies around me. It's kind of like beer though. You have to build up a taste for it.
Smells. It
Nicely
stinks.
done.
Good job.
I don't understand why anyone would drink tea.
That's usually what I drink.
I drink
I
tea.
don't understand it.
We do sweet tea in Kentucky.
I
yes.
just have mine black.
Yeah, sweet tea is fine. In fact, iced tea is fine. But just hot
Tea,
tea
Earl
is
Grey, hot.
meaningless.
Well, the sweet tea in Kentucky has a double use. I mean, you make it for dinner the night before, and then you stick it in a really cold fridge or even a warmer freezer, and then the next day you can take it out and pour it on your pancakes.
That's just gross.
That
Yeah.
seems to me it'd be too watery for that.
I also just either green tea, Earl Grey, or some other like lemon flavored herbal tea.
There's only 2 kinds of tea,
I can only drink. I'm not big on tea, so I can only deal with green tea or like herbal tea that's like in Chinese restaurants and stuff?
There's only two kinds of tea. There's green tea and black tea. The rest has to do with how it's refined. Ah, I didn't kick him far enough. Neither did you, though.
Yeah, tea. We got a lot of tea in the house too.
I'm an American. I drink coffee.
Oh, I drink a lot of coffee, but we got a lot of tea as well.
You're probably a Tory.
I hate coffee.
Your future is here.
I don't understand why people put coffee with chocolate. Ruin good chocolate.
Nah, that's good stuff right there.
Hot chocolate is great.
Oh, hot chocolate. I like chocolate.
And hot chocolate and coffee is even better.
Yeah, as Keone as Kitty swallows a little bit of throw up in her mouth.
Don't worry. I'll throw up again tomorrow. It's a daily thing.
Well, no wonder you don't like coffee if you throw up.
Coffee.
That ruins the taste.
I can't even stand the smell of the damn stuff. I get the taste. I can't even get to the point of taste.
The smell of freshly brewed coffee is even better than the taste.
That's close. Sorry. I mean, I really don't like coffee.
And you
Well,
would
if you don't
absolutely
like it-
hate combat coffee.
So,
I usually brew
Yeah.
mine with a little bit of cinnamon.
I think
If you
I've told
don't
you
like
all what
coffee,
combat
you're
coffee is,
just-
right?
I'm just what?
if you don't like coffee, you're just wrong.
Nah, that's plenty of people don't like coffee.
I know.
Have I
it's
told
just-
you
it's-
all? Have I told you all before what combat coffee is?
I think so.
I've
I
heard
need
the
a
term
refresher.
before. Yeah.
It's when we were in the field because you'd get like a packet of Taster's Choice instant coffee in your MREs, and then you'd get a packet of hot chocolate, and then you'd get like one packet of sweetener and one packet of creamer. But 90% of the time, you don't got no way to warm up water, so you'd wake up, you're dead tired because you're in the field. So you just take the packet of Taster's Choice instant coffee, the sweetener, and the creamer, and you just put it directly into your mouth, take a big old gulp of water, swish it around for about 20 seconds, and then just swallow it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I will say there is a way to heat it up. You just don't heat up your main meal. You don't use the heater. You use one heater, clean it out, clean out the bag, pull out the heating element, wash that out, and you use that to put your water in. Then you put that bag inside of another heater the next morning to heat up the water, and that's what you use to heat up the water.
Providing you have which just was not the case when I was in, providing you have the MREs with the heater.
Oh, you just have to always eat the food cold.
Oh, we did. Because the MREs when I was in, we didn't. They came out with a new batch when I had like 3 months left in that came with a heater in the MRE. But when first 3 years or so I was in, the MREs did not come with a heater. And unless your S4 decided to go get some, you were just eating everything cold.
I don't care, guys. I mean,
What's an S4? Is that a sergeant?
S4 is the acronym, well, the designation typically for your unit logistics department. Like S1 was the administration department, S2 is the intelligence department, S3 was the training department, S4 was logistics.
I don't know how we got to that point, but I don't drink coffee. I don't like the smell of them. Cigars.
Kitty, I think we figured that out.
We moved on. We're now in the intricacies of unit war support.
Get with a Randy, I will say, first thing I did, made friends with Supply. Of course, what I did was right next to Supply, so I made friends with Supply.
Oh yeah, so did I.
Don't
But
forget to do fingers.
okay. Oh, and the other thing with the combat coffee, if you wanted to make mocha, then you just added the hot chocolate mix into your mouthful of stuff.
Whatever.
I still do that.
I like
Right, go around
Turkish
the.
coffee.
Oh, we still have one more finger up. Right, watch out
Turkish
for
coffee
the.
is basically the same thing except with hot water.
Oh.
I don't see that other finger.
No, it went down.
Can become so much more.
Right, I'll take her.
She's zapped me. Well, I missed the whole
Campus.
military experience. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone who regrets going into the military.
I loved it.
Yeah. Maybe because the wars were fairly safe compared to the old days.
That's Kefis on the right hand side.
I think it certainly would be a challenge that once you've gone through it, would be you'd be very proud of it. And I thank you guys for doing it.
Must be explored.
Behind us.
I enjoyed my time in.
Yeah, so did I. I always said if I had to do over again, I'd still get out, but I'd still would have gotten out when I did, but I would still have enlisted.
I would say that too, yeah.
If I would have had my attitude then that I do now, I would have stayed
Right.
in.
Droids up.
I think if it wasn't for Vietnam, I
Just
would've
just
gone in.
remember, healers have middle finger.
Stand on your fingers, guys.
Get right up on in there.
That hurts. And kill the healer's finger first.
Exactly.
If you can reach it, yes.
I'm melee, so I can't.
Once you get aggro of the finger, you're fine to move away. You have to grab the aggro first.
I did not know that.
Now you do.
Yes, now I do.
And
So when
knowing
we
is
do
half
it-
the battle.
Yeah, now when we do it in hard mode, I'd know. I learn so much from the healers when I listen to them.
So you should listen more.
Eh,
Healers are always right.
I'll listen to Kitty more.
Why?
Because she heals him.
Alright, head to the gate. To the gate.
Why? Because my other
Okay.
option is Keone.
That's just wrong.
Now, share your true strength.
Seriously, I'm not joking.
I think I would have gone into the Navy though.
That's what my sister went into.
However, I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't have let me go in anyway. Because I have a real bad sore in the bottom of my foot. Which they actually ignored when I went in for the physical. I think it was the captain said that, yeah, what's a little pain? But they didn't let me go in because I was like 5 pounds overweight.
Pain is weakness leaving the body.
Executable.
Yay. At least that's what I was told in boot camp.
Yep.
Ooh. Outlaw parlay leggings. It's for the snuggler.
That's me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Smuggler.
Okay.
Gunslinger and scoundrels.
Not for me, that's for sure.
Oh. That would be for my favorite DPS class.
We doing something else? I need like 4,500 for conquest goal.
Yeah. I was going to hit that random button one more time.
And you can also do that by picking up and dropping a decoration in your stronghold 5 times. I think that gives you about 5,000.
Just gonna do some inventory.
Well, we are almost 11 million ahead now, so I think
Yeah.
we're gonna make it.
You jumped up pretty good.
Yeah, so congratulations to everybody gets the shiny.
Oh, we get the title.
What was the conquest thing we were going for this week?
We are invading Ziost. So if your
Ziost.
characters get conquest, they get the title of was it Invader of Ziost?
Conqueror of Zyros.
Yeah,
Conqueror. Yeah.
All you need is one character to get conquest.
And then you can buy the walker mount and walk around on Zyos with it. Which I probably will actually do.
What's the title again?
Conqueror of Ziost.
Yeah, Conqueror's highest. We had to win the planet.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I missed 2 of them, so that's a shame. We'll probably never redo those.
We might.
Oh, I haven't hit any. But
What-
it is what it is.
It all depends on what the what it looks like early on in the week before they choose the planet.
Yeah. And I've done things so people get Zyos because a lot of people need Zyos. It's helpful.
For what happens behind the scenes for Total Galactic War when it comes up, usually starting Wednesday, we will look at okay, where's everybody going? Where are the big conquest guilds going? What is in the outlook of us possibly taking? And then there's in the officers chat, the officers will discuss okay, what could we possibly go for that we have the possibility of actually taking the planet, and all that stuff happens behind the scenes that a lot of people don't actually see.
I understand that.
Yeah, and
It's just I'm just one of the people that's run a lot, so I have a lot of the planets. Okay, but I stepped up and I've run to
yeah,
every else their stuff. Okay.
yeah, which we definitely appreciate because honestly, from the way it was looking Wednesday around lunchtime, it looked like there's only 4 planets that were a possibility of us actually having a shot at taking.
But if you look at it now, we could have taken quite a few planets.
Yeah,
Yep, could have had the black hole. Could have had Section X.
Could have had Tatooine. But
Tatooine, really?
yeah,
Tat-
Tatooine's at 118 is the top.
Tatooine was
Could-
one that we weren't
could have
even
had
looking
Ilum.
at.
Could have had Ilum. That would have been nice. CZ 198. Yeah, there's a bunch of them we could have had. A lot of them would have been easier than this one. Rishi, that would have been nice.
Alright, so the last one that's available for us to run is Colossus Monolith. So, I would ask, bring your higher DPS for this one.
Swapping.
Thank you.
Yeah, same.
I take it you want me to stay as a hill.
Yes, please.
Can I?
You and Keone should stay.
Is the one I'm on okay, or should I swap to one of my other ones?
No.
Swap to one of your higher DPS ones. So either your Vanguard or
No, I'll swap to my counselor.
Counselor, right?
I don't have a problem staying on my hills. Can we get stuff for Kenny?
What was that?
Can we what with Keone?
Simon,
No, it's fine, Kitty.
you sure? I mean, I
Yeah.
know you're. That's why I'm checking. You know.
You need a drop?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
You sure, honey?
I don't think she's fine.
I'm protecting my friends, so I don't want you to push yourself. Okay?
Gotta scratch the itch. All right, so we're gonna go do Monolith. If you haven't ever seen this one before, this is one of them one boss ones. And yeah.
All right. Keone.
And this thing, it took us fully geared for like doing harder mode regular stuff. This took us like 2 weeks to beat for the first time. It is insane. And half the
So
raid
when
looks
is
like a
the
damn
next,
crayon box threw up all over the place.
WandaVision, is that Friday?
Yeah, they come out on the Friday.
This is just one boss guy. But man, he can suck bad.
Yeah, Disney has trapped me because I was gonna unsubscribe there, and now they put out another show that I want to watch.
WandaVision?
Yeah,
Falcon and Winter Soldier coming up as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so how this works is just this one dude, right? Just this one guy. But he has
ready?
chuck stuff at you, and he spawns these colors, and it's rather odd.
Okay, no problem.
I just sent a message to someone. I'm ready.
And so he's
All
kind
right,
of a pain in the
let's go
butt,
get
and
him.
stuff is. I mean, you'll see. It looks like a
That's your
crayon
plan?
box threw up all over the
Right,
place with this
uh-huh.
guy because there is just so much going on.
Use your buffs.
I don't even know what my raid buff is.
You know, so he, like I said, he had me get. You got to avoid this stuff. You know, Dent had me. Dent's our raid leader. He had me get on this. This is my highest rank tune. My highest rank carry. This guy I have with the best armor, best everything. Because getting this guy down is such a pain in the butt. So you see, you got to watch out for these orange-looking circles. You got to not fall in the purple things. There's other stuff that'll be flying out here before too much
incoming.
longer. Then you got to go grab these thingamabobs.
I get purple.
Think I got orange.
Alright.
And then when he vomits here, fire on the floor, you got to go up and stand in your little color that you grab. And he keeps, and when he vomits all over the place,
So are we gonna
everybody
do the
takes
16
damage.
mans again? That was fun.
Probably in the future, but I think next week we'll definitely go and try and do some progression.
Thank
be
you,
good.
thank you, thank you.
I like that as well.
I think that's where I'm at on that.
I mean, if we can do all 4 of the things in the group finding in a night, yeah, we gotta start doing progression.
Whoa.
Alright,
Yeah.
buffs are incoming.
You just want to torture me.
Alright, Tauntum.
Purple.
Orange.
I got red.
I'm running away. Trying to survive.
Keep hitting them.
That's my daily mantra.
No?
Oh, Raggy.
Right, I got to heal myself some up here.
Looks like nobody likes me.
I really don't like being this low on health because this guy could one-shot me if I make a boo-boo.
Buffs incoming.
Just like a healing.
I got the purples.
I'm down.
Uh-oh.
See, told you. I mean, we're geared for like doing hard level progression content, and this guy can still whip our butts. It is nuts. He is just
I
a
did it twice, so.
fully pain in the
I'm just
ass.
Sucking balls tonight.
Oh, I'm dead too. That's why I can't move.
This is the first time, and this is always this is a tough one to get back into.
Yep. I was looking for you, Kitty, but I died.
No worries. I've been feeling good for the last 2 days. So.
Move.
Hang on just a second. I got
I screwed up.
inventory.
Don't worry about it. I suck.
Don't say that. If I can't say I suck, you can't say you suck.
You tell her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that fight.
Ugh, this guy's rough. Every
Actually,
week,
we all
every time we
balance.
do this guy, he is rough.
You're ready.
Oh, I shouldn't have clicked. I shouldn't have clicked.
I mean, as you
okay.
see, I mean, I've got like full
You
armor
clicked
set
okay, you're
bonuses,
ready.
and still.
Yeah, not that it matters because you would have gone anyway, right?
I try to pay attention.
Huh. I was
Well,
in
you-
that Thursday night group.
I'm
You know-
not the main tank in that group.
Oh, you guys have multiple groups.
He only said he tries to pay attention. That's not the same as he actually pays attention. Hey, I just realized it's okay to rag on the tank because he can't do much to you.
Oh, I can't.
Well, not
I'm gonna
personally.
apologize, guys.
You
I'm a
can
little
you can
cranky.
hurt all of us. But the healers can hurt us individually if they want.
So, yeah, forgive me if I don't talk a whole lot right now. I've got to be focusing on this moron. I don't like him. See all this crap you got to avoid standing it? Ah! Oh, he's on me.
One for green. Not that I'm gonna make it.
Rift is open. Good job.
Run for the green.
Buffs up. Or incoming.
Purple.
Ah, dang it. I can't heal.
I got the greens.
Oh no.
Come on.
Buffs incoming.
Green.
Purple.
Eh,
Tom.
Yellow.
it's going over here. All right.
Good job.
Oh, get out of there. Come on. Can't fall into purple crater.
Buffs incoming.
Red.
Going for purple.
And rift is opening.
Come on, hit him. I do not want to have to do this one again. I'd like to try to stay behind him if I can. I don't know if it works, but it makes me feel better.
Buffs incoming. And taunts.
Purple.
And people are getting that. I'll let them get it.
Green.
Oh, it's way over there.
We got
I haven't been able to figure out how to predict where he's going to go.
You look for the way he's facing.
He turns around at the last second, though, usually.
Yeah, that's how you know where to go. I just use my speed boost for it.
Oh, yeah.
buffs incoming.
Come on, I really do not want to have to
Taunting.
do this thing again.
Red.
Ah! Purple.
Yellow.
And I guess wrong again.
Come on, 14%. I do not want to have to do this guy again.
13%. Doing good.
I like this guy. We got it. Here's the thing. If you don't kill him before 10 minutes, he enrages, and then you're done. You cannot beat him if he is enraged. He will just totally F your shit up. No way around it. Going to happen. He just starts one-shotting people. It's like he gets mad. He's like, Hulk
Buffs
smash!
incoming.
Red.
Alright.
Purple. Come on, less than 1%. We can do this.
1%.
Just hit him.
Executable.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
thank God.
Hey,
Thank goodness. I did not want to have to do that again.
Me too. I hate this fight.
Hey, look, we did well. We took us 2 tries.
yeah. I actually like this fight. Now that we can do it.
My
I
main
don't
issue
need-
is it looks like a darn crayon box threw up all over the place.
Yeah.
I can just never tell where he's going.
It's really bad if you're colorblind, that's for sure. I like it because it's a challenge.
Agreed.
But we can do it. Of course, I like the ones that aren't challenges too. So.
Yeah, sometimes you want to win.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, thanks. This one's taking a nap.
Sometimes I just like being able to just, chat with y'all during the fight. Not have to think about it.
This is not one of them.
No, it's not.
Finish
No,
the
this is
low
one
progression
that-
so I get some shinies.
No, this is one of those when I'm streaming it, I have to tell my audience, all right, I'm not going to be talking a whole lot.
Well, this is one where the healers are so busy that I really have to off heal myself or I'll die.
Yeah, you have no choice.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. It's not like Keanu aren't healing.
No,
Oh yeah, I
No,
know
it's,
you're.
it's just a
You've
know
got to
you're busy.
move all the freaking time. You can't stand still at all.
Right.
Yeah.
nope.
Like, I
I
don't
couldn't
think I
even
could
drink
do
my
that
tea.
fight. If I was telekinesis spec, I don't think I could do that fight. My saving grace on that fight is so many of my spells are instant cast because they're DOTs.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to have my mobility. What is it called? The enhancement that you put in. If I had to stand still, I would die. Well, this is good. I think we did. I don't know how many points we added to the guild, but we put a lot in, I think.
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Man, we're up now.
I think we're heading reasonably amount.
11.
Yeah, we're 11 million up.
Yep, about that.
Which should be enough.
Yes, I use that qualifier a lot at work because I'm never sure of anything.
Yep.
Yeah, that should work.
Yeah, I don't know why not.
And when it doesn't, I said it should.
Right. Exactly.
That's
I
like the
said
D-
should. It's your damn fault for believing me.
That's like the old D&D dungeon master trick to say, well, the room seems empty. So, sometimes it is empty when he says that. Well, this is good. I think we're done, right? Yeah.
Yes, we are. We finished right on time.
Yeah, I took off.
Yeah, I saw her.
I gotta run too.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Good night. Thanks for coming.
Good night.
I think I'm going to log out because I have spent an awful lot of time in SWTOR this week.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and log off too, gang. I'll see y'all next time.
Yep, thanks for coming.
Fight for freedom. Stand for justice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that was... Quit the group. So, wow. I think we did 4 or 5 ops in one night. Dang. That's got to be a record for us. I'm trying to think. We did chicken. We did the chicken monster. We did the big bug queen. We did Dread Palace. And then we did the monolith. So that's 4. Wow, that's a lot. All right, so I'm probably going to call it a night. I got to get to bed. I got class to teach tomorrow. See, normally we might have a snow day tomorrow, but see, one of the disadvantages of online classes is no snow days because you can still get on your computer when you have snow. So I'm going to go ahead and call it tonight. I may be on later this week. I said I'm going to try to start streaming on Thursday, not a SWTOR night, but something else. But thank you all for tuning in. I really much appreciate it. If you haven't already, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or follow the stream as well on any of the platforms. So again, I'm on YouTube, Twitch, as well as Facebook Games. And also you can find me on Twitter. So again, thank you all for showing up. And until next time, y'all take care. Stay safe. Have a good one.